The Financial Intelligence Unit of Trinidad and Tobago has advised against buying US dollars from visiting relatives and friends. During a joint select committee meeting on finance and legal affairs last Friday, Director Nigel Stoddard stated that the buying and selling of foreign currency must be conducted through a licensed dealer. More in this report.
The FIU of Trinidad and Tobago sat before the JSC last Friday with clear objectives, including determining the money laundering, terrorist financing risks and trends in Trinidad and Tobago and determining the effectiveness of policies to treat those issues. In his opening remarks, the director of the FIU, Nigel Stoddard, mentioned the unit's role and efforts in combating money laundering, terrorist financing and proliferation financing. Regarding Forex, when asked about the operations of local retailers who advertise the purchasing of foreign currency, Stoddard said that action is outside the remit of the FIU and lies with the central bank, which determines the trade in foreign currency.
What you would have described, remember, is outside of the FIU remit in terms of what the FIU would actually be privy to in most instances would be what the financial institutions or the listed business report us via STRs.
In response to Director Stoddard's comments, Patrick Solomon, Inspector of Financial Institutions at the Central Bank, said that one must be authorized to buy and sell foreign exchange in compliance with the Exchange Control Act. When further questioned about the money laundering risk involved in buying foreign currency from relatives on vacation and local retailers accepting foreign currency for goods and services, Solomon said that the act is an offence. However, the central bank is considering potential amendments to the legislation.
Risk base depends on what are the significant activities, and then you categorize them into high, medium, and low. So the example that you're giving will be a low risk activity. But it's still an offense, and we haven't devoted a lot of time in that particular activity. So we know it exists, and we know we are doing risk-based, and therefore we would look at possible amending of the legislation.
According to Chapter 79.50, Section 6.1 of the Exchange Control Act, except with the permission of the bank, transactions involving buying and selling or borrowing and lending of foreign currency should only be conducted through authorized dealers. Through a notice posted on their website dated November 14th, the central bank advised the public of the 13 licensed foreign exchange dealers along with 4 authorized bureau de change operators. Adana Kambi, Tobago Updates Television News.